This poem's called Rosemary, Susanna. It's from the perspective of Shakespeare's daughter. For remembrance, Rosemary. With a broken blade, I cut long, soft sprays in the garden, waiting here for the men to carry the body down the black of the stairs. They stand in his room, as if to coax his form back to the accustomed act, the white sheets to float him home from an imagined land. Black is an obscurer. A warbler dips over the roof, and I miss the man, our migrator. A light breeze emboldens the beds. This herb, I remember the sound of his country stride, the dialogue in his roiling mind playing on the face my mother forgave nightly. I would remember his song and forget his still shape, the odor of roses filling the room for days. Cover me in memory. Lead me not down the burying path to the empty skull of earth where we are to plant him and wait, like woman for stems of words to grow in his stead. Rosemary, a curse, I slice again and again, grinding out beneath my damp nose its syrup scent of pitch and oil, balming nothing, furious as a changing season, until the men emerge, the currents that seize him, and compel me into their wake, a dragging wary of branches in grief toward the church below. Thank you. I'm looking through it, oh great, this is the sad part of the lineup. Alright, this isn't sad, it's just serious. With Odysseus, Greek way, with Odysseus. Lampshade, halo cast. Odysseus, leaning against the stone wall, whispers to me across the alley. In the ring of light, he says, there came a familiar woman, her bones like green porcelain. She drank of my bloody moat and asked after her grown son, who'd once complained to me of muscles that creaked like hulls on the wine-dark sea. A man who sailed for home as I did, and must still sail if he isn't here. Even in his circle, in a darkness blacker than memory, blacker than the olives growing in Ithaca, Odysseus is a son, but his own mother breeze hardly blown by. Who could have felt nothing? I feel lightheaded. It must be the wine, I say. And he smiles, lonely as a stranger or a king. Yes, he says, it must be the wine.